Pregame.com.
And welcome back, Pregame.tv. We wrap up the weekend plays with a Monday night play, the Monday night bailout special, as we've always called it here in the gaming side of things. And our good pal Bryan Leonard has got a game in the NFC North, one of the biggest rivalries, in fact, the biggest rivalry in the NFL, the Chicago Bears, traveling to Lambeau Field. It's not going to be the frozen tundra, but the Packers are at home.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I pulled the short straw and had to give out a play on the Giants over Minnesota. I get the short straw. The new guy always gets a short straw. What's the deal with that?
Well, hey, that's the thing. And even without D'Angelo, now, if you notice, I'm wearing the jacket and tie. If you move over to this seat, if I'm not here, Marco's not here, you're going to have to don the tie and the jacket. So
I'm happy where I'm at.
You're
right
in the navigator seat.
I'm not a suit and tie guy, I'll tell you. Yeah, this is a situation here that it's a big divisional rival. I mean, the Bears going with the backup quarterback and Josh McCown. Actually, Cutler came out. There's been rumors that he may be back next week. Cutler says, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. But, yeah, you take a look at the schedule for Chicago. They play Green Bay here. They've got Detroit next week. I think they really have to win one of these games before Cutler comes back to have a chance, because he's not a miracle worker. We've seen it before. They've had some problems even with him in the lineup. But I think this is a situation where they got to be more competitive. Green Bay has dominated this series. I mean, I believe the last 5 meetings have been decided by 7 points or more. What I'm looking at here is both teams know each other very well, obviously. The game, obviously, in my opinion, means a lot more to Chicago. Green Bay coming off that superb performance last week. A lot of times teams play on national TV, look really good, and people tend to bet them a lot. And they say, well, last time we played Green Bay, we won money. They moved the line up. I'm hoping to maybe get a little bit higher line on this right now, but I can't look at the Green Bay side. The urgency for Green Bay just really isn't here for me. And these teams, as I pointed out, know each other very well.
Yeah, and I told you if I was starting a team, one guy I would definitely have as far as on my receiving core would be Jordy Nelson. Another guy, if you can guarantee me he'd stay healthy in my backfield, give me Mr. Forte, because he's nails.
He's been a good player as long as he can stay healthy. I mean, that's the problem with that offensive line they've had the last few years.
There it is. All right, he's Bryan Leonard. He's got Monday Night Football. It's your bailout special. Time for him to make it official.
All right, we're going to make it official. Not my best bet for the weekend, but somebody's got to come out on a limb and give a play in this game, and we're going to take the dog here with Chicago. Obviously, rivalry situation. I already talked about how they needed to split either this week and with Detroit coming up next week. Maybe next week's probably the better chance for them to win this game. Josh McCown coming in here. Backup quarterbacks have not done well so far this year, but we're going to give it a shot right here with going against a Green Bay team who could, in my opinion, could not have looked any better than what they did the other day against Minnesota. If you're playing NFL, you know teams play national television, look good, are not going to make you money the following week in the long run. We're going to take Chicago here, plus the points against Green Bay. All right, Ken, you're the player personnel guy here. Give us some reasons to play Chicago.
Well, you've got two solid wideouts in Marshall and Jeffrey, no doubt. Bennett and Martellus Bennett and Earl Bennett, a couple other decent receivers. Forte out of the backfield. Big rivalry, like you said. A McCown quarterback that is, you kind of liken him to an old Chicago Bears quarterback that used to have to step in for many years, Vince Evans, guy that's going to take care of the ball. Or as being a Browns fan, Charlie Batch, a guy, take care of the ball. Don't lose the game. Let the good, solid defense set you up with some turnovers, some field position. Now, they're a little bit banged up on defense, too, without Briggs. That's a big loss. But, hey, double digits in points in a rivalry game. Again, we just saw Thursday night, even though Chicago's on the road, we saw the Rams at home getting a boatload of points from Seattle and cover that game easily, should have won that game. So you never know. Rivalry teams are not intimidated once you're staying inside the division.
Yeah, and if you're looking to play this game, and we always want to play the best line possible, Joe Public is not going to come out and bet the Chicago Bears here. So if you're looking to play the Bears, if you agree that the Bears are the better, less of the two evils, I'll call it.
There you go.
You just wait until game time. You're going to get a lot of money coming in on the Packers. I know the books are going to be rooting for the Bears. I usually like to be on the same side the books are rooting for. That's what I'm going to go with here.
There you go. Sounds good. And don't forget, pick up my show, SportsX Radio, Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m., 50,000 watt AM 720 KDWN, also an affiliate AM 1100 KFNX there in Phoenix, or you can just go to sportsxradio.com. Plays up there every day, and again, always have the guys from pregame on all during the week, Monday through Friday, and love doing that and appreciate it. And then, guys, as far as the TV plays, real quick, hey, you know, these are free plays that we give out. Naturally, we're always trying to win these plays, but they are not our top plays. We are selling our top plays, pregame.tv and pregame.com. So you may get a game that might be our third or fourth pick. We still like the play that we're giving out to you. We're still going to back it. But again, it's not our top plays. If you want the top plays, hey, like anything, if you want the best, you've got to play a little bit, and you won't find more reasonable pricing than you will on pregame.com.
Yeah, we try to win everything we give you, but we're not going to be able to do that, obviously. We give you the best stuff around these games, but we want to give you the games that you want. You know, we could talk all day about an Eastern Michigan, Western Michigan game or whatever, but nobody's going to watch it. Of course, we can make money on that. But, yeah, that's not the games you guys want to watch. You want to watch Monday Night Football, you want to watch Sunday Night Football. That's what we try to provide.
There you go. All right, so that wraps things up. We'll have our main man, the senior handicapper, back in the honcho seat, the captain seat next week. It'll be all three of us will be back, and we want to thank our main man that's worked hard and diligently putting all this together, our main man, Barry Wong, the behind-the-scenes guy that's really the backbone of the operation. Ken Thomson, Bryan Leonard, have an awesome winning weekend. Hope everything, as Scotty Spreitzer says, comes up in the win column for you. We'll be back next week. Have an awesome weekend.